started.
All right, you guys. I want to thank you guys for getting here. I am not going to be able to mute you on the fly, so it's pound six, I believe, to mute yourself out or to mute yourself in if you are muted. When you come into the call, let me see if I can take these dings off because I'm getting ready to get on the road this morning. But like I said, we want to stay committed as much as possible to doing what we say we're going to do. We're going to continue to drive hard and pump this thing hard, and then lay the foundation down, and then let it do what it do. Once you built it, it should stand. So I think we've done a great job of being here and giving you guys what you need. I have the general on, and he's going to talk to you guys about a few things, and then we'll come back and find out what's going out in the community, what we can help you with, and how we can point you in the right direction. General, are you on? Is Tom DeLuca in the house? Maybe he hasn't got on yet. But anyway, before we get into everything, I just want to thank you guys for getting here. If you see a strange, it says recording. Does anybody know what recording means? Does anybody on the call know what recording means? Can anybody tell me what recording means?
Somebody help a brother out.
Somebody help a brother out. Push unmute. That's *6. I think it's *6.
On
Push
the phone,
unmute.
it's *6.
Yeah, *6. And tell me what recording is. I just want to know if people know what recording means. Oh, okay. Let me help you guys out. Recording means that it's something that has been recorded. So if you see it, then you call in and you listen to it. Our meeting is always our meeting. If it's a recording of our meeting and you see a number and it says recording, or hey, this is the recording of our meeting, then that's the recording. It's not the meeting. The meeting is the number that we send out that says meeting. So I don't see how we got confused, but I just want to clarify. If you look at that big old orange thing, it says recording. There's something that we want you to listen to, and that's not a standard recording. That's just something I made this morning because we're going to start delivering recordings, so you can have recordings to give to your people that explains from my call. So I was just testing the system to see exactly how it would, how it would work, and maybe to give you guys a message this morning that you can hold on to. I don't know if it was inspirational, motivational, or whatever, or maybe just something to make you think. But that's what we're talking about, how simple this Fund My Cause is. I mean, it was a blessing for me yesterday to make $600. How many of you guys made $600 from a $50 investment? Anybody? I made $600 yesterday. Hey, Tom made $600 yesterday. And guess what? It comes every day because of the work that you're doing, helping other people. So, like I said, Tom's going to talk to you guys about the simplicity, some things he wants to talk to you guys about this morning. And I'm going to turn it over to the General. General, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right.
You know, this morning I got a new awakening, and just really so confused at what people don't get. I think most areas are having real serious issues because you don't understand what you really have here. We have the ability to leverage a lousy little $50 or whatever into receiving Bitcoins that are worth $1,055 each. Those are what's going to make millionaires by having the Bitcoin. So we created a system, and all you got to do is have two people that trust you because they're paying you. But you know what's even better that I've never really explained and tried to tell you is, or you can't see it with your own damn eyes, that the system secures your trust because the system has you being paid directly. There is no middleman here. There's no company receiving this money. It's your own system, and you're asking two people to trust you, but the system is built for security. The system's built to do what it says. That's what you all feel to get. Our system, we're not paying no company, we're paying each other. So not only can you tell people to trust you, you got the security built in because the system does what we're saying. It's not about us. I try to remember this in the first day, but I've never really mentioned it this way. The system secures that because when Ray Mango's asked two friends to get in, they paid him, nobody else. So our system backs up your security of trust. You've got the security of the circle of trust here with the system that backs it up. So nobody manipulates nothing. This isn't about scams that I keep hearing, or this isn't about some pill that you couldn't sell. This was a system to secure you, and it's friends helping friends. Our system backs it up 100% what we're saying. No money goes to anybody else. When I add a third, fourth, fifth, 10th, people like saying there's a bunch of people in here who have added more than two friends. When we add the friends, they pay you. They didn't pay us. My friends trusted me to pay you. Your two friends are paying you. And if they pay you and their two friends do that, our system is going to walk you up the pay scale. You're not only asking people to trust you, you don't have to worry about it because the system was built to secure that trust. Our system secures what we're saying. Okay? We're trying to change your life. We're trying to do this. If you don't have two friends that trust you, I don't know what else is there in the world. Okay? Nothing in the world is going to do this, but our system guarantees that trust is working exactly the way we say it. Okay? It's two friends that trust you because they're going to pay you. Our whole thing is Bitcoins are worth $1,055 right now. We're just levering a one-time cost to go to get as many as it can. It's not the system that's going to make you millionaires. It's having the Bitcoin because that's a fact, unadulterated fact. Those are going to be worth even more money. And I'm just levering $55 to go get coins that are worth $1,055. You know, you run to the store to go buy some high heels. You run to the store and you stand in line on Black Friday and stuff to save a couple of money. You're putting $55 up right now just trying to get one Bitcoin. That's worth $1,055. Our system's letting you have 84 Bitcoin. This isn't about anything else. This is about you and your friends. Surfing the internet and all that, that's great. You build up more friends. You build up more connections. But you never even needed the internet right now. You never needed to build this system. This system, you might have needed that to go sell some lotions and potions, you know, to join all kinds of other things. This system, figure out what you have. Not only do we say it, it can't work any other way because our system has that security to back up our trust. So nobody can manipulate this. Nobody can scam this. Nobody can do something else because you ain't paying nobody but your two friends to begin with. There's no reason a single one of you don't have a circle of friends out there with a circle of trust because it's really sad if you don't have two friends that trust you. You know you have two friends that need the money. Explain it right. You know, there were people here to explain it in a million ways. You haven't reached out and done it. You're the only ones holding yourself back. Not a single other person is holding you back but yourself because our system pays it. There isn't one person on this phone that can tell me right now that when somebody fell underneath them, no matter who put them there, they got paid. They got paid. So our system backs it up. If you just come in right now and you came in with Joe and you got two friends, who are they paying? They're paying you. They're paying you. And their friends are paying them. Our system walks it up. There's no other way. There's nobody skimming a dime off there. There's nobody receiving another dime. And if you follow the instructions and push the button, you keep getting it. This is about trust, and our system backs up what we're saying. That's the proof right there. It backs it up. You know, you want the money, we got the system. You don't want the money, get out of the way. Go talk to somebody else because you sure ain't working your trust. You sure ain't sharing your trust, and you sure don't understand it. And people like Sam Warren and them have been trying to teach us forever. He teaches, and guess what? You can't even hear the message. Back to Sam. Hello.
All right. I muted myself. I apologize, you guys. But you've heard it. I mean, Tom is telling you exactly how it is. We have the system, but it's not about the system. It's bigger than the system. How would you feel about having two people that trust you, believe in you? Not only that, is believing in something that's bigger than we can even fathom, which is Bitcoin. If you just do the research and listen and read some of the things that are going on, what people are saying about Bitcoin, if you're watching Bitcoin daily, then you already know that something is about to happen, and you should get as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. I mean, how are you going to get this Bitcoin? Well, you pay $50 to own your own Bitcoin mining system. Not going out here and spending thousands of dollars on computers and having electricity bills going up, or spending thousands of man hours of mining the gold. You have purchased a system that will deliver the Bitcoin gold to you at your front doorstep. Like I said, this morning I got $600 delivered to me, delivered from a $50 startup cost. You guys, you can do the same thing. It's nothing, just by sharing with a few friends. And my friends that are on this call, guess what? They're not paying me. They're paying you. So you want us to trust you into getting our friends to come pay you, but you're not tapping into your backyard or your resources to help us help you. That, to me, that's not fair. So we're trying to be a team together, working together, not a team apart that's falling apart. We want to all work together. So this is our purpose for this call, is to get you guys in the mindset of working as a team. If your zeros, if your ones have turned to zeros, or your two have turned to zeros, then don't fret about it. Don't have concerns about it. Just go get some more friends, some more people that believe in you, and build it the right way. You know what that means? That means the people that you put in wasn't the people that you needed in your program. You go find the two people that you can work with that can build it the right way. And that's what we want to continue to do. So, you guys are on mute. We are recording. If you have any questions, we have this Saturday. We're going to do something big for you guys. Zed is setting up a webinar. He's allowing you to leverage the webinar for you and your business to bring as many people as you can possibly get on that call. He said 5. Don't limit yourself to 5. Shoot for 10. Because if you don't get 10, you'll probably get 6 or 7. 6 or 7 exceeds the 5. If everybody gets 5 on that call, we should have at least 100 to 200 people on that call. I've tapped into a bunch of emails. I've sent out emails showing you guys exactly what I'm sending out. We're giving you the script of what to reply in the email. I mean, we do everything for you, but go and bring them and drop them in your back office. And happy you guys, we done that too. So all we're asking is, you know if you're doing your part. You know if you're doing your part, and you know if you're supporting the team like you should. If you're looking for full-time income with being online, you can't do it with a part-time effort. You need to start focusing and really working with the team. So, like I said, we're going to open it up for you guys. If you guys have any questions, need any help with anything, let us know. We're going to run about 2 minutes, and then after that, we're going to let you guys get started for the day. Today is Thursday. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any comments?
It's just amazing, okay? You don't have questions, but you know what? You don't need a person like me or Sam or any person that has a lot of friends. You only needed 2. The system backs up exactly what we're saying, paying you. And that's all it is. This is a circle of trust. You don't have 2 people that trust you in life. there's something wrong. There's seriously something wrong. There is no possible way. Our system was designed so there's no scam. There's no nothing. It's right there. They pay you. They get to the freight, pay you. You walk up the system. You're going to have all the Bitcoins that you need. Okay? The only one holding yourself back in this program is you, because you don't understand it. You got some multi-level marketing concept that you haven't figured out. This is member to member. No middlemen. You're getting the money. You're not doing your part. And you really fail to understand the power you have. You fail to understand the power of what we said. You fail to explain it to somebody. We offered, Stan and me have offered you the ability to get us on the phone, to explain that you failed to take the help that we have given. We can't help you when you can't help yourself. So if you're looking to pay the bills, if you're looking to this, because the first cause you have is taking care of your families. You don't understand it. You don't listen to what we have to say. The system works. It's designed to work, and you're feeling yourself. I'm blunt. I don't really care at this point when I can't help somebody that can't help themselves. You know, the system, I waited my whole life to see a system like this. I dropped every single thing I've ever done because finally I got a system that can help you and you're feeling to help yourself. Okay? Understand what you have. They're paying you. And even my friends are paying you. Even Stan's friends and Earl's friends and everyone in here. Pee-wee's friends, John's friends, they're paying you. But you want something for 100% nothing. Well, Bitcoins are worth $1,055. I'm going to get plenty of them. I'm going to be on that next list of millionaires because I have a lot of Bitcoins. We gave you the system. It's fail-proof. It's foolproof. Learn how to explain it because you know what? If they don't trust you, what are you going to have in life? Since you don't have any questions, yeah, I put it out there because I'm moving on. Okay, I'm going to get the Bitcoin because my results are starting to pour in. Like I said, I'd hate to show you my back office for a second. Stan only made $600. I made $1,200 yesterday because my friends are trusting me and following the system. They're following the system. Follow the system. To trust you. They're paying you, not anybody else. So if you got an excuse, guess what? You ain't got a dream. You don't have two friends, and that's all it ever took. There's no middlemen. We're not selling products. The money's coming directly to you. We're trying to support you. We're trying to build you up. We're trying to get your life going, and you can't do it yourself. Sad. You don't have to like me. You don't have to talk to me. It doesn't make a difference because I can only help those who help themselves follow the system. The system is a dream come true because there is no real other system out there. You keep going and jumping to little things and you don't even understand what you have here because that's a fact. You don't understand it. That's why you don't have two friends. And Sam can do all the training in the world and he amazes me because I don't have the patience to keep doing the same training and you don't get it. The two friends are in your backyard. They're down the street. They're your neighbors. They're somewhere. They're real close. And that's all it is. And they're struggling too. And you're going to show them how to unstruggle? Come on, people. What's wrong? I've said enough. If you don't like my message, do me a favor.
Hey.
Take me off your friends list. Disappear. Do whatever you want. I can only help somebody that wants true help.
Hey, Tom. I think me
yes,
and
sir.
you are the only ones on this call.
What's that?
I think me and you are talking to ourselves.
No. He's here.
I want to sound off right now to see who's on this call.
Unmuted.
I really want to see who's here. Sound off one by one.
Riser.
Are we done? Here.
Hello, Tina.
Hi, Tom.
Chucky Boy is here.
Chucky Boy, get busy because you're making some serious
Yes,
money for my friends, Chucky. So back up what I'm saying. Are you making money from my friends, Chuck?
Absolutely, sir. Yes, I am, and I appreciate that very much.
You know. That's what the whole system is. This, people. Okay, so you got to deliver this message to your two friends, and that's all it is. You deliver the same message that we're trying to deliver to your two friends. We can't talk to everyone.
Muted.
Some of your friends are oblivion. Some of your friends are doing the same old thing they've always done. People, this ain't multi-level. This is two friends, and I realized I tried to deliver that message, and maybe I got offhand when I first seen the system. It works because you know what? What we say is backed up. You go get somebody right now where Chuck is, where Ray is, and Tina is. They ain't paying me. They're paying you. They might not even be paying you directly. They're paying your friends. So if you got somebody that really wants these Bitcoins, and this Bitcoin is going up. I was talking to miners and stuff, and it's scary what's really going to happen because yesterday they mined 62,000 Bitcoins traded hands yesterday. 13,000. See, I know the technical people. 13,000 new people bought some form of Bitcoin yesterday. That's what's driving the prices up. You know, if they can't go to get two friends, if they don't trust two friends, where the hell are they going to go? Okay? They're paying them. What don't they get? I laugh at the idiots that say, well, my friends think it is a scam. Or you're scamming them. You're asking them for the money. Okay? And they have a system that will get there. We're leveraging a lousy $55. I'll leverage in this. You know, I'll put it point blank. We're moving to the next scale. Okay? We have a $55 one, okay, and I have 100. Guess what? I own half of another platform that can accelerate the money faster than you ever seen. I'm not running away from Fund My Cause. Everybody's doing 90 million things. Well, I wanted something that I can control because I am a business person, okay, and I understand something, and I understand the future of it. So I have my own system running alongside of this. It's in private launch. A few of you are already in there. And guess what? Chucky boy. Chuck.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me one quick thing. Have you ever seen something happen to you in your life that's happened to you with the parallel company to this?
I haven't had anything that even comes close to this. I was telling somebody yesterday, I don't know if I've ever made $300 in one day on any multi-level marketing company I've ever been in. Of course, this isn't multi-level marketing. I'm just trying to compare it.
But the system, it's about a system. Okay?
Correct.
Wait a minute. How long have it took you? You're working both diligently, okay? But what's this? How long did it take you to even see $300 by following my system? A couple of days, huh?
A couple of days, yeah. Mm-hmm.
A couple of days. Couple days. Okay? I made it sleek. I made it designed. Guess what? This price point isn't for everybody, okay? To me it is. My friends it is, and we're proving it. I believe in both systems. I've just redefined the system, okay? But if anybody just can't get two people that trust, you know, Ray's a pastor, okay? He believes in his word, okay? Our system backs up our words no matter what it is, and that's what they don't get, and that's sad. You know what? How many people are on the call right now? And I ain't going to use the excuse that they're not plugged in because some people are working, some people are doing something, some people are all over the place. But the message needs to be delivered. I typed it and put it in the 2 chat rooms out there. You know, it's about trust in this. I am so tired of people. I can't get nobody. Well, you can't explain it right is what you're feeling because anybody that told me this and showed me this, I'd be playing with it. They're playing with crap out there. They're playing with this. They're not going to change their lives. And I'm not going to change people the way they do things if they can't get this. You know, even Sam realizes he spends his whole time in the morning trying to train, and where are they? Where are they? Same old excuse. Where are they? Well, there is no excuse because the system backs it up. When somebody's coming in under anyone in this phone, they're not paying me directly at this time. They're paying you, and that's all it is. Two paying two, they're paying two. The system walks us up. So the failure is bothering to do it. Okay.
You know, I don't think it's an understanding of the two paying two. I think it's like you said, it's the trust. It's either the trust in the people and them, or them not trusting in the system. They're not trusting in what we're doing, and maybe that's the reason why they're holding back. I don't know. You know what, Tom? I would love for the people that aren't having success to come forth and say what's going on. Why do they think they're not having success in this program, or why do they think that this program is not working for them? Because that's where the real disconnect is. It has to be something that they're doing, and they're not allowing the system to work for them.
Yeah, I couldn't wait this morning to, get a hold of you to even say, look what happened last night, okay? While you were sleeping, look what happened to you last night. You got paid
Exactly.
a 0.4. You got paid a 0.4. And did Sand completely produce those results? He produced some of them, okay? But I just go on, and what I'm doing is very methodically just calling a couple friends at a time. You want to get placed? Here it is. We're going to drive it. We're going to send it there. But all you got to do is learn to explain it right. There's nobody, some of you aren't massive recruiters, and you don't have to be massive recruiters. This is talking to people about trusting you. This is not about finding people on the internet. A couple of you might not like to hear that part, especially a trainer that trains the internet. The internet is great to grow things and find more while you're waiting for this so you can explode your income. And guess what? To become friends with them and trust them. But right here, success is in your backyard, and that's sad they don't get it. The ones that
So you
say,
said I just need two friends. I just need two friends that believe in me. That's it.
Okay. You brought two friends, okay? By the time you're trying to do multiple things and train somebody, I just went on and asked some of my friends to come aboard, and guess what had happened, okay? We talked to Chuck. I got Tina on the phone for a second, okay? While we're still doing both of these things, I decided to control my own destiny. And I don't get any of the money because nobody's paying me direct, okay? But while I was doing that, I called a few of my friends and said, I got a system. Do you trust me? And bang. And what happened? Chuck can go take a look underneath him. In a couple of days, he has a small army because all of us trust each other. We're not calling the people that just don't seem to have friends that trust them. Okay, what we have is friends that are needy and don't want to back up their actions. Actions are what this is all about. Sometimes you have to leave your circle of friends, because I got one thing I always post once in a while. It's the new friends that you're going to make money with that you've never been before. It's the new ones. And I'm not telling you to leave your friends behind, but you know what? Everyone on this phone at one time didn't know each other. How did we meet? Basically, everybody on this phone, we met because we're like-minded people that have an ambition, that want success, and here we are together. So we've kind of moved from our different circles, and we've become a different circle. That's all there is to it. Can I guarantee you success if you don't have two friends that trust you? No, I can't. No, I can't. But if you have two friends that trust you and they just have two friends that trust them, remember this circle of trust I'm talking about, the system is designed to back up the circle of trust. That's the difference right here. That's what we really have. That system was designed to back up what we're saying. Nothing's going to the top person. Nothing's going off to the side. Nobody's skimming a little here. Nobody's taking something away. They're giving you 100% based on the system. So do you trust me? Put up $50. Do you want coins that are worth $1,055? If you don't want to do it that way, just go put up $1,055. If you believe these coins are going up in value, how many $1,055 do you have to buy coins? Do it that way. Don't trust anybody. Do it on your own. Spend your own money to get there. Go buy gold. Go buy something. Did you miss Amazon when it came out? Wow, look at the money that made. Look at the money Microsoft made. Look at what Facebook made. Look at the money they all did. We didn't have the money to do it. We're leveraging a tiny little bit amount of money. I got 2 friends that believe in me, and they do. And all of a sudden, before you know it, you got a lot of coin coming in. So we got the system, we got the delivery thing, and what we're saying, our system does it. Okay? You go put in 10 people right now, Chuck, Tina, Ray, guess what? They ain't going to pay me. Our system will move it there, and I might get some, but they're not paying me. This was all about trust. Trust me, Billy. Hey, trust me. I got a system. It works. Do you want to leverage $50, $100 in the receiving coins that are worth $1,055? Come on in. You don't? Goodbye. I got a system. It works. We can be by having the Bitcoins is what's going to make you the next millionaire. Bitcoins can go up to $10,000 right now. What good is it if you don't have any? We're just showing you how we can get these things. That's it, people.
Hey,
it's that simple.
We're talking about creating great wealth with Bitcoin, and if you don't own it right now and you don't have any, then it's something that you probably should think about doing. Like I said, we've been on these calls, and we're telling you, do your research. Do your research. See what's going on in the industry.
Don't mind me for a second with that noise.
Yeah, make sure you do your research and find out where this thing is heading and what they're talking about in the economy today. With the dollar, where the stance is in different countries, what's happening around the world. Open up your eyes to what's going on outside of the government, outside of the United States, and then you can make a logical decision. Bitcoin is a place where you need to diversify. Just like when you sit down with your financial advisor and they start telling you about gold and silver and all these other things, oil and 401ks and all these different things, well, if you're not paying attention to what Bitcoin is doing, then you're hurting yourself. Now you have an opportunity to get free Bitcoin. Not take the money out of your pocket, but have other people working with you where you can get this thing we call Bitcoin. Like Tom said, it's worth $1,055 today. All week long, all month long, it has been going up. You know, at one time when we talked about Bitcoin, it was at $700. That was about a month ago. Then it was at $800. You know, that was about 3 to 4 weeks ago. Now, at a month and a half, it's over $1,000 some. My prediction before this month even started, it was at $700 and some. I said it would go to 12. So you know what I did? When it was at 800, I went and bought a Bitcoin. So I have 2 accounts. I have one account that I let my wife manage. That's the one that I purchased Bitcoin, and I'm not going to touch it. Then I have another account that I make all my transactions out of. Now, I have that other account. I don't want Bitcoin to fluctuate. I don't want it to drop. I want it to keep going because the more that it goes up, the more that I make. Why? Because I invested my hard-earned money in that account. But in the other account that I received $600 yesterday, I didn't invest nothing in that. So every time I wake up and I see that there's some positive that fell into that account, I feel just that much better. I don't care what direction Bitcoin goes in. Why? Because I didn't pay anything for what's in that account. So what I'm telling you guys is, like I say all the time, what's the difference between me and you? Nothing. If I can do it and I can make a sacrifice to do it, so can you. I see where Bitcoin is going, and I want more of it. So I'm going to align myself with people that want the same things. Tom has created another system where you can get more Bitcoin. But guess what? It ain't no sense in telling you guys about another system where you can get more Bitcoin when you have to expend more money. There's no sense in telling you that. Why? Because you can't deal with the $50 system. You're not going to spend $100 to $200 to level up. Why would you? So this is an opportunity for you to leverage people at a cheaper price and be able to really be in a system where you already have established yourself. We're not babysitting. We're not forcing anybody to do anything. If you don't see it for yourself and you're not willing to make the sacrifice for you and your family, then that's where the separation happens. I'm going to continue to sacrifice. I'm going to continue to build in this thing called Bitcoin, and hopefully you guys on this call will show up to do the same. If you have seen you're on level 1 and you've been in here a month, you need to get to level 2. If you've been on level 2 and you've been in here a month, then guess what? You need to get to level 3. It doesn't matter how you're going to get there. You need to get 2 friends and build them up to the levels that you're on. That's as simple as it is.
I want to cut in here. I'm going to be rude like I usually am, and I don't care. Okay? You know what the key is? This is all about. Okay, you guys love the internet. I do too. I find friends. I'm sure. But you know what? Here's how you really get started. You got 2 friends that you should have gone, and then go after the strangers. Because when you're on the internet, you're surfing for strangers with like-minded people. They're not as easy to get convinced of anything. You start with you go get your 2 personal friends. While they're doing it, then you use the internet to grow it. You use the internet to grow your friends' incomes and yours. But all you had to do was go get your first 2 because you all have 2 friends. You're just afraid to show them you got the perfect system. So nobody needed to get past that first level. They should have did that in an hour. In 2 hours, make 2 phone calls, 2 friends that trust you. You're beginning. Then use the internet to blow up your business. Then use the internet to do all of that stuff. Okay? It's in your own backyard. It always has been and always will be on the start of a program. The system backs up what we're saying because you get a perfect example. You know, Sam had his own program. He's doing wonderful. He's trying to grow it, but he had trust in me. Okay, he had trust in me, and that's why he's here. Okay, a couple of years are here now when I talk to you too, because you can see that it works. It's not about me. The system is what works. This whole thing is that system. Start with your first 2 friends somewhere, then use the internet to blow up your stuff. Then use the internet to engage other people. Because basically everybody on this phone, we engage through that internet and through each other. We're building our own circle of trust right here on the phone because some of you trust Sam, some of you trust me, and we're starting to get to know each other. But it's right there in front of you. Just go get your 2 and tell them to do that because they trust you. Our system works. Do you want to leverage $50 or $100 into coins that are worth $1,055? Don't explain the whole program. You know, when I ask you the simple question, well, you know, how do I get paid? Well, it's 100% direct to you. There's no middleman. You just stop that question. It's a pyramid. We're not getting, nobody at the top's getting paid. You're getting paid directly. So it's the new person. You're paying me. Nobody else is getting it. So you took the pyramid out. Okay? You took the multi-level part out because we ain't selling products. 3 simple answers, 3 simple questions. Bang, it's done. Do you want to leverage into having these Bitcoins that are going to make millionaires? Simple as that. You don't? Goodbye. Goodbye. Do you need money? Well, we got the system. We never had the system before. That's the key. So I've said enough. You know, if any of you want to talk to me or Sam after the call, feel free to call us. I'm getting off the call because I got a bunch of things to do. Have a nice day, people.
Tom.
Thank you, Tom.